All right, big fella, what do you reckon about this LED technology?
Oh, well, it's been explained to me, it's been pretty good, isn't it? So the flashing red light in the tail, my understanding is it's supposed to depict a bleeding bait fish, and just as the blood sort of pulses out with the pulse, and it attracts fish. So low light fishing, dirty water, whatever. I mean, you get down a little bit deep, it's a difference, isn't it? A point of difference.
Yeah, well, you explained that pretty bloody well. Yeah, we did the research a few years ago, and yeah, the red was definitely the best colour. A lot of research behind it. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of an X factor about it. Dirty water, like you said, low light conditions, and we've just done this new After Dark as well. Have you seen that in action?
Well, the After Dark, you know, I've seen that in action because we used it last night. So why did you ask me?
Well, come on, just play dumb for a second.
Yeah, so with the sunlight the way it is, the LED light is fairly bright. So when it gets dark, it's almost too bright. So the After Dark model was brought in just to dull down the light a little bit, so you get a little bit of a bead, but not as much as you would in the daylight.
They do clear themselves pretty well, these poppers.
Good fish too. Oh, whoa. Here we go. Right. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
You go bloody well, it's really good.
Yeah,
Just
Good work, Billy.
there we go. That's not a bad fish.
That's a big fish.
That's not a bad fish.
That is a big fish, Jim.
Whew.
Got it?
There we go.
Yeah, light flash there.
Oh,
It's got a yellow tongue on the bastard, eh?
Yeah.
what the lure. Jimmy.
What do you reckon about these new pest pops, mate?
These pops are good. I've had a couple of strikes on them. Done they good. But when you're videoing stuff, you shouldn't be swearing.
Oh, really?
Just
Is that a hot tip?
Just emotion.
Hot tip.
Well,
How pumped up are you? You're shaking.
excuse me for getting excited. When you get something like this at your bloody surface lure, bloody let me off, eh, big fella?
Good work.
Nah, a bit of fun, low light conditions. The new BKK hooks are super sharp. Makes all the difference with big fish like this. On this trip we were focusing on 4 lures. We had the Firestorm 120 shallow. That's sort of a traditional Barra lure, 4-foot diver, good for casting and trolling. The Cyclone, that's a bit deeper, about 10 foot. That's another good one for trolling if you want to get down a bit deeper. Even casting trees if you just want to get that extra bit of depth. The Surface Popper's a good one, as Merv can tell you about in a second. Not up the river.
Nah, oh, it's just around the other side of this.
And also the Juggernaut 90 when you want to get down a bit deeper. Yeah, right.
And as I said, we've been using those lures up at Proserpine and just having a look around at that. And we've had success on all the lures, and at day, at night, at dawn, at dusk. So they do work, and everyone's saying it's been a bit tough going, which it has been, but still creating a bite. If I could hold fish, we would have had three more in the boat.
Yeah, you had your chances, didn't you?
Had my chances. It gulped. I'm particularly liking the new colour, the red head green.
The fire green.
Firestorm. It's a ripper. Really enjoyed that. And using the poppers, the S pops, to use again the green body with the orange tight head. Really enjoyed using that, and then moving over. When it got dark or first thing in the morning to the After Dark ones.
Yeah.
So they work really well.
What you got here, you got a gully running down on the left. Yeah. You got deep water coming straight up on the shallow. So hopefully this time of the day they'll be in there feeding on the shallows. I said last time, I don't catch the same fish all the time.
Yeah, okay.
I think you get little groups that swim up in here, then they cruise around, then they'll swim back out, go where we were.
What about We seem to be getting the ones on the edge of the weed bed. Is he coming at you?
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, I just dropped it. Oh, no.
I was hooked on top of the head.
Huh?
He's only got hooked on the top of his head. He's got to be lucky.
Hurry up, mate.
Just slide the handle. Push the handle forward first. That's it. You just pulled the wrong one. Just pull that.
Just jamming in, jump. You haven't got it locked in, have you?
It'll be right. It's only got one treble in his head.
Good work.
He's a meter, Barra.
Close. Well done.
Nice work, mate.
Good work.
That's how we do it.
Hey, we're awake.
S-pop.
That's a good way to start the day, isn't it?
Good one.
Alrighty.
Here you can see this one here. This is first up in the morning, real early, sort of low light. Using the S-pop, just working a weed edge over here behind us. Really lucky fish, this one. The new ballistas, the S-pops have got the upgraded hooks on them. So that little hook, although it's only light but very prickly, stuck him in the head, but strong enough to get him into the boat. Extremely lucky though. Lucky we had a good net man. Yep.
And what about bloody Lindsay last night? You put you go down for 1 second over a can of Coke. You've been casting all bloody day. What do you do to you?
Oh, hard luck story of the night, wasn't it? Sit down and cast, have a couple of hits, no good. Just after dark it was, I think we had the after dark one. And just sat down to have a can of Coke, handed Lindsay the rod. I reckon second cast, bang! And I'm sitting there holding a can of Coke thinking, oh, look at that. Jesus. There we go. Well done, boys.
Oh, he's not that little, actually.
Hey, Len,
Hey, yeah.
you're the man.
Yeah, you are the man.
It's just lucky, isn't it? Pure luck plus LED.
Plus a little bit of ability.
Nice. Oh.
Night fishing, Proserpine Dam, and as you can see, Balista S-pop in its gob. So good fish, about maybe 92, 93 Lens.
Just over 90, I'd reckon.
And I must admit, I'm liking this to holding another man's penis at the urinal. It's not my fish, it's Lindsay's, so I'm taking credit for it though.
You can
Nice
have it,
work, mate.
It's all yours.
That was bloody rude,
But,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
mate, that always happens, doesn't it?
That's the way it goes.
Always happens. Never hand your rod to another man. And having said that,
Stay in the game.
another man should never handle your rod.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Fair call.
I don't think that's on.
Yeah,
Even fishing, especially at the urinal.
yeah, right. Wow. What about the... I don't even know what to say to that. Oh, it's going to try and think of something.
I thought you were going to say, oh, it's okay after dark.
I had nothing. I wanted something, but I had nothing, man.
Nah, but yeah, no, all good.
Awesome. When the bites are limited, you just hope you're going to stay on.
Unload that one this morning. That's not ideal.
No,
You're still making them.
Fish by that much.
Good roll in the water, Jimmy.
Yeah,
A real good roll in the
I
water.
think they go alright. Oh, yep, there's one.
Oh. Oh, he's off. Oh, Jimmy D. This is the green one with the orange.
Yeah.
Same colour, or maybe it was green.
I like green.
No, I lost it.
Oh, got a bite, man.